What's up, guys? T5MA Destroyer here, and today I'm going to talk about Call of Duty again. You know, every single year I talk about Call of Duty. A new Call of Duty is about to come out. I get gameplay on the newest Call of Duty. I tell you how I felt about playing the newest Call of Duty this late in the year, which is what I'm about to do. I played Black Ops 4. I played it for a while. I played probably for like a couple hours. It's like this numb feeling I get when I play Call of Duty now. Like, yeah, I'm into it. I'm thinking. I'm pre-aiming. I'm hitting my shots and everything. But it's like this feeling you get when you're playing Call of Duty. It's just you're just like, I don't get excited about doing it anymore. Like, the whole time I was playing the game, I was honestly just like between games, like thinking about what other stuff I was gonna do after I was done getting gameplay. Like, it's just not all that amusing, especially when you're on good streaks and you get smacked by specialists like that clip. Reaper, come on, the scythe is insane in this game. Like, the specialists, I think that's something I'm gonna talk about. The specialists have to go. The specialists should not be in any Call of Duty. I know that they're not coming back from Modern Warfare, and I better not see anything. I better not see no operators, no spec, nothing like that. Okay, unless they all must be non-lethal from now on. Okay, if you're going to put specialists in Call of Duty, they need to be non-lethal. So, Vision Pulse, whatever. Combat Focus, whatever. You know, his Reaper has basically a UAV dart that's a counter UAV and a UAV. So he shoots it and the other team can't see that area, but he can see that area. And his team can see that area. So that's cool. But like, the lethal specialists do not, I repeat, do not need to ever be in Call of Duty. Okay, that needs to go. And Modern Warfare is doing that. So, that's a point to Modern Warfare. It's looking pretty good right now. The only gameplay I'm pretty sure we've seen is of the gunfight game mode, which I think is a really good idea. I think that could be very fun. I think that running 2-on-2 with one of my friends against another 2 players and testing our skill. Maybe they can add in something kind of like league play and add in that game mode to league play. Gunfight would be fun in league play. Quick, fast rounds to really test your skill. Everybody's got the exact same weapon. That looks really, really cool. There's also no health regen in the game mode. And maybe we can incorporate this as a new One Life game mode as kind of an alternative to something like Search and Destroy. Because the way that it works is that, you know, if you guys don't kill each other in time, an objective spawns on the map for you guys to try to capture. So maybe we can do this in 3v3. We can do this with 4v4. This could be very interesting and competitive, maybe. I don't know how really you could incorporate this into like the World League setting because of how fast it is. Like, I don't know how competitive it is to just have like 40-second to a minute matches of just dudes just going at each other. It could be more for public matches. I don't know. You'd have to try it out maybe in the first tournament and see how everybody feels about it. But I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think Manual Heal is coming back, which kind of sucks. I really like Manual Heal. I'm not entirely sure about what I just said, but what I am sure about what I'm about to say is that I like Manual Heal, and I would not be opposed to it coming back at all. I love Manual Heal. I think that is the best thing that Black Ops 4 has done for the Call of Duty community. Or for the franchise itself. Bringing in Manual Heal. Manual Heal is great. I think it's better than the normal classic health regen that used to be in the game. I think it's just better. You heal when you want. It's, you know, you can make more tactical heals. You don't have to get a kill and like kind of, as you're coming around corners, they make sure that the heal doesn't get in your way. You can still shoot as you're healing. You know, everything is very fluid in Black Ops 4. But I don't think that that's going to be the case, because looking at the game, it looks fast-paced but slower than Black Ops 4. And honestly, I think the maps contribute a lot to the pacing of Call of Duty games. So, you know, obviously, look at this Nuketown gameplay, and then you look at Gridlock gameplay on Black Ops 4. It's not going to be as fast. It's just not. You know, so the game is also on a completely new engine. This is good, okay? They did a complete overhaul of the engine. Like, they didn't halfway do it this time. They actually took the time out to do a complete overhaul of the engine. The game looks great. It looks like it runs great, and it looks different. Okay, but what I fear about this is there are a lot of different games that came out in the Call of Duty franchise. There are things like Ghost that came out. Okay, I love Ghost. It was different in a way in the way of the systems in the game worked. The perks worked differently. The streaks worked a little bit differently, and I thought that it was a lot better than a lot of the perks and streaks in a lot of the other games. But you know, that happens, change happens, and then this isn't even COD anymore. Okay, and then they put out the same game, and it's Call of Duty never changes. You know, they can't really win a lot of the time. So hopefully a lot of the community likes the changes that they do, like that they do implement. I think it looks great. The new overhauled engine looks great. All of it looks perfectly fine with me. I think the game definitely needed an overhaul. It's been a little shaky, and that's what a lot of players that don't really play a lot of Call of Duty have been wishing for. Like, you know, they need a new engine. It's the same game. You know, hopefully that silences that critique of Call of Duty, that, you know, it's the same engine, the game feels the same, and stuff like that. I think that's pretty much all I have. We haven't really seen any of the maps for me to judge on yet, because we've only seen the gunfight game mode. So I would like them to take a Call of Duty Ghost approach. A lot of variation in the maps, small maps, big maps, medium maps, maps with a lot of lanes, maps with 3 lanes, you know, just to keep everybody happy. You know, I'll be fine with a whole bunch of 3-lane maps if there are also a whole bunch of different and like, you know, variated maps. That's not a word, is it? Maps with variation. Okay, that's all for today, guys. That's all I got. I've been working on some new and different content. Maybe I'll start like finding some dumb stuff on Twitter and talking about it. You know, I don't know, because just making content on one game is very difficult. Call of Duty is definitely not that game, and you know that, I don't know. I'm working on it.